In this video, I want to review the slope of parallel and perpendicular lines. If you have two lines that are parallel to each other, they have the same slope. If you have two lines that are perpendicular to each other, that is, they intersect at a 90-degree angle, then their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. Let's do a couple of problems. Write an equation for the line that passes through the point 8, 8 and is parallel to another line defined by the equation y equals 3x plus 3. That equation is written in slope-intercept form, so we can quickly identify that the slope is 3. Since our line is parallel to that, the slope of our line is also going to be 3. So the easiest way to approach this is to write our equation in point-slope form because we're given a point and we know the slope. So we have y minus 8 is equal to 3 times x minus 8. The question doesn't specify that we need to write it in a certain form, so this form is perfectly valid. Line xy is perpendicular to line CD. Line xy is defined by the equation y equals 0.5x plus 4. Write an equation for line CD if it has a y-intercept of 6. So the line that line CD is perpendicular to is written in slope-intercept form. So it has a slope of 0.5. The slope of our line is going to be the negative reciprocal of that, because our line is perpendicular to that line. So our slope, instead of being 1/2, it's going to be negative 2 over 1, or negative 2, because that's the negative reciprocal of 1/2. So if we write our equation in slope-intercept form, that gives us y equals negative 2x plus 6. Write an equation for a line parallel to the line graphed above that has a y-intercept of 2. So in the graph, we're given line AB, which has two defined points at negative 5, 1 and 5, negative 1. So to find the slope, we can actually just count since we're in a graph. So we're going to count the rise over the run. So the rise is 1, and the run is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5. So our slope is going to equal the rise, which is 1 over the run, which is negative 5. So our slope is negative 1/5. So our line is parallel to that and has a y-intercept of 2. So the equation for our parallel line will be y equals negative 1/5 x plus 2. What is the slope of a line perpendicular to the line graphed above? Well, this is the same line that we had from the previous example, and we determined the slope of the line is negative 1/5. So that means the slope of our line, since it's perpendicular, is the negative reciprocal of that. So, since it was negative 1/5, the negative reciprocal of that is positive 5.